Caniacs. Welcome. It's been a while since I've done anything because um, I'm lame, and so I haven't done a video. And you know, it's not like you guys sit around waiting for them anyway. You know, you guys just do me a favor by checking them out. It's not like you guys are sitting at the edge of your seats waiting for a war recap just to see what's going on in Heavy Hitters Land. No, I know better than that. So I appreciate each and every one of you watching. Um, it's just a thing. It's a thing, and it's sometimes fun, and it's sometimes boring, and sometimes I'm a hack, and sometimes I say some things that I think are funny. But anyway, I appreciate you checking out what I've put together here. We had a little war. It was with a clan called Emphatic Elite. You may have heard of them. They're a CWL invite squad. Top notch clan. One of the clans that everybody refers to by their initials, EE. So you know you've made it when you are referred to by your initials, which is why I strategically named one of my former clans Bloody Jayhawks, so that everyone would refer to us as BJ. Of course, we're not good enough for anybody to know about BJ, really. So, dang it. Whatever. Maybe someday. But anyway, I've got a couple of recaps I wanted to show here, and so let's get into some of them. We're going to start off with Gadung Tua here, who had a couple nice hits. He came on late in the game, but brought his A game as usual. He's bringing Witch Slap here against a base that has been hit upon on a couple of occasions and failed upon. So, he's had some advantage of foresight, whatever, on this base. Was able to find out where some of the things were hidden, and kind of get a general overview. But still, even knowing where traps are, you still have to deal with it all. So Witch Slap in is gonna jump right into that over that first box. A lot of skeletons there he's been dealing with. There may have been a witch in the CC. Wasn't paying that close of attention. But now he's got those bowlers and golems and heroes into the core. Jumps into over the second section of boxes into the third stuff. And, he's able to just start taking things out of the center. Now, everything along the left side, all of the witches over there and wizards, they kind of moved inwards into the center of the base. So now there's nothing left on the left. Which, it was a little bit worrisome, but everything's chucking through on the right side of the base, so naturally, because I wouldn't be showing if it wasn't a 3-bomb, it's going to end up working out. But he's got now healers on a lot of troops, including a couple heroes there for a second. And the queen now starts picking up on that golem, I believe is what she's shooting at, so that helps. She goes down, and really things are just kind of going around the edges, picking things off, and Queen Cloak is still intact for Gadung. That certainly doesn't hurt. There is a mortar left with splash damage, but it's shooting a golem, which is not going to do anything. And then the point defense is taking the golem and taking skeletons, allowing for the queen to get around, and the bowlers and the king. So really, he took out all the splash damage, and that was that. That's all she wrote. I got to admit, this was not our most solid war, to be honest. But we did have an advantage. We had a Town Hall 11 advantage, which helped out. So here is Draven. Draven's going in a little bit unconventionally. He comes in with a couple of golems and a bunch of Valkyries, who then start beating on those outside walls, which kind of sucked. But no jump spell, no wall breakers, just meat squad and troops to power through those walls. And he gets through, rages them, which was nice because it helped take out the queen and some of those other stuff, and ends up with this kill squad taking out an Expo, identifying a couple of Inferno towers, and generally doing a pretty fine job and doing some work. And now he's sent some hogs, so the hogs are deployed, but he's still got those bowlers and golems, so they were able to take out the Expo before it even thought about shooting some of the hogs. Now, one of the risks he had was that he's sitting here, he had fewer hogs than most people would seem to want to use on a go hobo, because those Valks took up so much space, and now he's running real thin on hogs, and he rages them, but they end up dying here. So now boom, gone. Well, almost. Now all the hogs are dead. He's still got his kill squad troops running around. Bowlers are still chucking stuff off. We've got, a bowler just went down over by the golem. It would have been much more beneficial had the archer tower been shooting the golem and allowing the bowler to do some work. But now we've got an archer tower just sitting on a full-size golem with about 1/5 health, and everything else is chucking around, taking out some of the trash. So, let's keep our eye there. Now this bowler's coming over, archer tower, finally gonna pop the golem there into the two golemites, but then focused on the golemites allows the bowler to take it out. So, nice stuff there by the golem. You did your job, sir. You may take a rest. And now, also, the cannon kind of turns around and starts taking the golem out, allowing for the bowler to hit it, and that's it. That's all she wrote. So, good stuff there. Ended up a little closer than probably drawn up, but, it worked. Hey, what can you do? Now we're going to take a look at Mr. Boberson. This was a nice hit. This was a 10v10 hit, which is nice. A lower tier Town Hall 10, but a Town Hall 10 nonetheless. So, he's going to go with Go Bitch, coming in from the 6 o'clock and 3 o'clock areas. He's got 3 jumps, which is what is needed to get all through the base here. He's going to jump into the first section and have, at this point, you really want that Inferno Tower to be shooting your golem and hopefully your heroes, and staying away from your bowlers, just because you need them, doing all the damage into the core. So, second jump is down right into the middle of the base. Fortunately, at this point, there's a lot of point damage. There's a whiz tower there, but not a lot going on. And then third jump is down, and bowler's still throwing rocks. They're going to take out here shortly that Inferno Tower, and that's important. Queen or King Rage has been employed, but the Queen still has her cloak intact. Things have gone along the outside as planned. Really, a really solid hit for that base. A fine troop comp, and at the end here, we've got overkill. We've just got straight plain overkill. Didn't even use the Queen cloak. So, excellent, excellent hit there. And then finally, we're going to showcase Mysterious's hit. This was a 10v11 hit. And just going to go with the 4 golems and a bunch of bowlers here along the bottom right edge from 3 to 6. Use a jump, and basically it's kind of start everything on the outside and then have everything move inside, and power your way through it. So not always the best strategies. I've seen it fail on many occasions. You don't get that filter, and then things get up to the town hall area or into that core, and they just start skirting around the outside, or as I like to say, skirt around the outside. That's a thing now, apparently, with the youth of today. Skirt. It's in songs. I don't understand it, but who am I? Who am I to judge? I'm just some guy who plays this game, and it's a fantasy land game, and I make videos of it. Who am I to judge? But anyway, he gets the 62%, and he gets the town hall, and that's what you need for 2 stars. And it's an important thing when you're a Town Hall 11, and you can do that to a Town Hall when you're a Town Hall 10 and can do that to a Town Hall 11. That's a nice thing. So this was a funny war. We were down pretty significantly, not looking very good. We had some people attacking, myself included, at times that were later than others felt were appropriate. But, at the end of the day, when you look through it and you've got, 2, first, when you have a Town Hall 11 advantage, as we did, but they 2-starred them all, and you have, at the end of the day, when you 2-star their 11s, and we missed 1, but then you have 3 bombs all the way down. It doesn't matter what time people go. If you work as a team and you kind of know each other's tendencies, and hey, so-and-so likes to get on late, so I'm going to hold off, another 30 minutes, another hour, and let them get on and clear that Town Hall 9 before I have to dip it. It ends up working in the end. And so we came through 82-82, 93.23% destruction to 91.40. A lot of that, came about from an extra Town Hall 11 being able to 3-bomb a 10. So, that didn't hurt. But we pulled it out after a whole lot of infighting and bitching and moaning about where so-and-so was and why'd you do this and why didn't you do that, and geez, that was a lame attack. And anyway, it was a nice win to pull out. There were several people that came on afterwards and like, shit, we won that one. So good stuff. Emphatic Elite had a couple of tryouts on their end. I can tell because they're not in Emphatic Elite affiliated clans, and this was leading right up into CWL Week 1. So, they're certainly very skilled. Probably didn't have their A game, their A team out there, but it was good stuff, and we learned a lot about ourselves, and so it was a good war. And thank you, Emphatic Elite. It was a random match, but you win at us, and we appreciate it. And so, good luck to you in CWL Season 3. God bless. And God bless you all, Caniacs, for listening to me ramble on another unscripted war recap. Until the next one, peace.